In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the driver's side rear brake caliper and bracket on your Nissan Rogue, located right here on the back side of your vehicle. Let's go ahead and remove that center cap. Just put your fingers behind the cap here and gently tug outward. Using a 21mm socket, let's get it loosened and remove the lug nuts. Now that you have the lug nuts removed, go ahead and grab that wheel, pull it off, and set it aside. Using a 14mm socket, we're going to remove the 2 bolts or slide pins. You want to remember which side that the pin came out with the rubber seal on it. What we want to do is just put a little bit of extra grease on this here. Not a ton. We would just want to make sure that there is sufficient amount of grease on these slide pins. Just enough to coat the pin. From the factory, there's a little bit on there, but we like to add just a little bit extra. So what we want to do is disconnect this bolt right here. This is our banjo bolt, and we're going to put this hose onto the piston unit itself. Now removing this here, there are 2 copper washers. These washers are to go on either side of the hose end. So remove this here. Remove one of the washers. When we remove this here, we're going to make sure that there are no washers on either side. Put this through and then install this onto our piston. Before removing this bolt, you want to go ahead and have a catch can, a bucket, and some towels around. There will be brake fluid that comes out of here as well as the piston here. So have something underneath ready to catch that fluid. Use your 12mm socket. Go ahead and remove that bolt. You can see the copper washer here. I want to go ahead and pop that off. Use just a pair of pliers, pop that off. And then there'll be one on the other side here. You don't want to reuse those. Take the new bolt with the copper washer, feed that through, install the other copper washer, line this up, and thread this in. Wipe down the fluid, and go ahead and tuck this up and out of the way. Using a 14mm socket, go ahead, loosen and remove the 2 caliper bolts. Be careful when handling this here. Fluid will continue to run out once you remove this. You want to go ahead and remove the inboard and the outboard pad. The inboard pad has a squeak tab on it. On the inside here and on the bottom are the little retainers. Just go ahead and pop these out. If yours are damaged in any way or rusty, you want to go ahead and replace these. Using a 17mm socket, go ahead, loosen and remove the caliper bracket bolts. You want to be careful doing this as well. Once this bracket comes off, the brake rotor will be loose. So take caution, maybe hold that rotor in place, or you can throw a lug nut on one of the studs there to hold that. I'm going to apply a thin coat of grease here and here. This is where our sliders are going to go. Now we don't want a huge amount of grease there, just enough for a thin coat. Spread it with your finger. Good, and take your sliders, line those up, press those into place. You want to make sure they're fully seated. Do the same for the other side. Go ahead and line up your bracket. Torque the bracket to knuckle bolts to 62 foot-pounds. Install your brake pads. Good. Bring your caliper over, line that up. Good, torque down your caliper slider pin bolts to 32 foot-pounds. Go ahead and repeat for the upper. Want to pull off this rubber boot off of the bleeder screw. Use an 8mm wrench. We're going to open this up. What this is going to allow to happen is brake fluid will come down, fill up the back side, and start to come out here. At that point there, we're going to tighten this down. Going to hop into the vehicle, pump up the brakes, make sure that the caliper compresses up all the way. When you feel a solid pedal, go ahead and install your wheel and take it for a road test. With that fluid dripping, go ahead and close this up. Snug it down. I'm going to give that a quick wipe down. Now after you go ahead and pump up that pedal and take the vehicle for a road test, if the pedal still feels spongy, you want to go ahead and then proceed to a brake bleeding process. Otherwise, everything is good here and you're all set. Go ahead and grab that wheel. Line that up. Slide that into place. Let's go ahead and get all of our lug nuts started by hand. Once these are all on, we'll go ahead and snug them down. Let's go ahead and torque down our lug nuts to 80 foot-pounds. Once you have these torqued down, I'm going to go ahead and install your wheel cap. I want to pay attention to the notch right here. That is where your valve stem is going to go. You're all set.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.